Hello everyone, this is Eduardo. Today's guest is a very successful Japanese woman. She is Masako Ono. She is an Odyssey dancer. Odyssey is a dance from India and she's been living in India for several years now. Her art has taken her to many countries including the US, Switzerland, any other Asian countries and more. Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You started dancing at a very early age and at some point decided to go to India to study more dance. Who or what inspired you to take such decision?
It took me a long time to really decide. I think I had 6 months to think over it.
Yes. After graduation or before graduation?
No, it was before graduation. I have been learning dance. I was very fascinated with any kind of dance forms. But when I saw this Indian classical dance, especially Odyssey dance,
Yes.
after I met this dance, I really want to do it. But almost 16 or 17 years before, from now, to go to India was quite a decision.
Yeah, it's far distant
Yes.
and different culture.
Yes. So I would say it was my mother who pushed me to go to the direction which I was fascinated.
India is a country of contrast. There is a lot of culture and economic development, but at the same time a lot of poverty and hardship for women. What is it like to live in India as a Japanese woman?
I would say it was not as hard as people maybe imagine.
or imagine.
Yes. Because Indian men are so nice to women, and they were so nice to a foreigner who was fascinated about their culture and coming all the way from Japan to learn their culture.
Also,
They felt very proud.
so they appreciate
Yes.
your effort going there.
Yes.
Okay.
And so, of course, on the other hand, it's not a developed country yet. India is a developing country. So sometimes when they learn that I am Japanese, which is maybe in the economic world, it's very
Developed, very advanced
yeah,
economy.
advanced economy. So people come to me and make friendship with me, and then after 1 week they would ask me for lending them some money.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know. But with time I learned how to
Avoid such situations.
avoid such situation, and at times I have to be very, I have to put my foot down and say no.
No, yeah.
So if you learn how to express yourself, then it's not at all a difficult place to live in.
You are a very eclectic dancer. You have studied jazz dance, hip hop, and more. But what really made you famous is the Odyssey dance. Can you tell us more about this Odyssey dance?
For me, Odyssey dance fascinated me because it was totally different from the techniques which I had been learning. It's from India. It's also involving about the stories of the gods and goddesses of Hinduism. To start with, what really attracted me was when I saw the dancer dancing. It was not only about the movements. It was, I could see something, maybe I should call it as aura.
Oh, some like
Like
spiritual thing on the dance?
Yes, I would not say specifically spiritual or, superstitious
Natural,
things.
superstitious, okay.
But it was not about only the movements of the body. I saw something more.
Yes.
And if you learn Odyssey dance, it's very difficult and it's so complicated, the movement. When the face goes this side and the eyes, but the torso goes away and the hand and the wrist. So if it's so difficult, you want to learn more and more, and
to dominate.
Yes. So likewise, I was dominated by Odyssey dance and I was really into it.
You have set many milestones as a Japanese person. You were the first Japanese woman to be recognized by the Indian government as a professional Odyssey dancer, and also you were included on the Japanese edition of Newsweek 100 Most Respected Japanese People. How do you feel having such honors? Did you ever dream of achieving these goals?
Honestly, I never dreamt of such honors. And also it's not a goal at all, you know. I think everything came as an accident, really.
Yes.
And if you are dreaming of such goals, for example, to get some award or be selected as a first time Japanese
the first
dancer,
professional Odyssey dancer,
then there is no art in it, you know. Then you are
just doing it for the money,
or some name, or you know, there it's very we have to know very consciously that your aim is to dance. For me, it was to dance Odyssey dance or dance beautifully. That's my dream.
Yes.
You know? So if you are very seriously pursuing that path, then maybe it's like a bonus.
Yeah.
Of course, I was very happy that I was selected. I was very happy to see the Newsweek.
Yeah, the
I was
Japanese
there.
edition of Newsweek.
Yes, but it's all about accident.
How does it feel to come back to your home country and perform what you have learned abroad for so many years?
In India, I am a foreigner because I'm Japanese.
Yes.
Even though now I act like a local person. But I am originally from Japan and I'm a foreigner. But also when I present Odyssey dance in Japan, again I'm like a foreigner. So it's like a strange feeling, but of course I'm very happy that I could share with Japanese people, especially because I speak Japanese. So I can also explain properly what it is all about. And to be honest, I'm very happy to come back to Japan often because I love Japanese food.
Yeah, sushi is
Yes.
very easy to miss.
Over the top. So yes, it's a very nice feeling, and also people are so curious because it's been, exposed in Japan quite often nowadays, but still it's a minor art form in Japan. So I really enjoy performing because people are very like, oh, I've never
Surprised.
seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
first time I see this.
Yes. So I'm very glad that I can come back sometimes to Japan and perform in my home country.
Last, could you please give a message to all the Japanese people who are thinking of venturing abroad to work, study, or live?
First of all, the goal for everyone, is different of course, but the goal for you is very clear. Then living abroad is, yes, of course it's difficult, but I feel to live in Japan is also difficult. You know, whether you are in States, the difficulty comes, or in India, difficulty comes. So it doesn't actually matter where you live, but if you want to really listen to your heart and what you want to do, then everything will fall into place. But to start with, you should be very clear.
Yes.
So that's my message. If you're clear, everything will fall into place. So that's my message.
Thank you very much for your time. I hope you keep fulfilling your dreams. See you next time.
Thank you.